Welcome back. It's been a little while since we posted any videos and got any dredging in, but we're finally out doing some dredging again on South Boulder Creek in Rollinsville, Colorado. You can see we got a beautiful day here on our last day. Bob is crevicing on the bedrock, getting all the gold out of those cracks. We've had a tremendous amount of rain here in Colorado. In May and June we set records for rainfall, and you can see the creek is still running quite high and still quite fast, which made it kind of hard to be out in the center there. So we took advantage of the calm waters here on the side, and a little pool that was started up above us to block some of the water, and we're going to go down and see what we can find here right on the edge of the creek. It didn't take us long to find bedrock. There was very little overburden, just a couple of feet of overburden, and then we hit this very hard clay layer, this hard pan of clay that was just like cement. It was just unbreakable, so we had to use the jet nozzle to blast that apart as best we could, and that was the only way we were breaking up that clay. These rocks were just solid in there. You couldn't even pull them out. So as we started dredging down, we came across these huge boulders right here. Looked like it had never been worked before, and Bob and I decided to start working under these boulders. Big boulders, big gold is what they say, so we're going to give it a try. Keeping an eye on Bob, he's pretty eager to get under this boulder and get all that gold out, but when you're working under there, it's pretty difficult to tell how far you're under that rock and where the end of it is. So I want to make sure that he doesn't go more than halfway and have that rock fall down on him, even though it's pretty cemented in there with that clay layer. But as Bob clears that clear layer out and reveals the bedrock, it's really jagged and fragmented, so we use the pry bar to pry those pieces out and then get the clay that's in those cracks as well. And the hole just kept working down and down, so we probably got another almost 8 inches, 10 inches into that bedrock pretty easy. You can see the jet nozzle blasting up some of that silt in there. It made it difficult to see. You had to use the nozzle to kind of clear it out a little bit as that silt was moving around in the hole. Try to get some more water flow through there to help clear that out a little better so you can see. It was a lot of fun working this hole. It's very relaxing. We had really good sun, so it gave us great visibility in the hole, and it was just very therapeutic to be in there and working, looking for some gold again. Because that clay was so hard to work, it was difficult to get any sizable hole. So we basically had maybe a 3 foot by maybe 4 foot hole, and on bedrock maybe a 2.5, 3 foot diameter area to work on. Bob's used the pry bar, and he's gotten a pretty big piece of bedrock that he's going to throw out of the hole here and get back down there and clear that clay from underneath it.
Can't stay underwater.
Yeah, and you're down a lot deeper than I was. You're totally submerged. Your back is about that far under.
I had to put my shoulder underneath that to hold me down. So if we had come back, I need more weight.
Be careful on this big rock, Bob. It's starting to reach the edge, it looks like, over here.
Oh, is it? Okay. Jax, I'm going underneath right now.
Yeah, try not to go much further.
Okay.
See the size of this boulder. That's the edge, the far edge that Bob is working under, and that's the other edge of the other big rock next to him. So he's about halfway underneath there, a little bit more than halfway it looks like, but that rock is just barely hanging on, it looks like to me, so I'm a little bit worried. Bob's brand new 4-inch dredge from Keene. It got the new air compressor on there that's working really well, and couldn't be happier with it. It has an over-under 3-stage sluice. That took us a little bit to figure it out, but once we got it tuned, it seemed to work really well. Nice close-up view of that hard pan, that clay that's down at the bottom and holding those rocks in there like cement. Very difficult to get those out. Sometimes you can get a crack and get a pry bar in there and work them free, but for the most part you had to use the water nozzle to blast those out. Nice close-up view of the bedrock. Beautiful looking bedrock. It was very heavily mineralized. You could see a lot of bands of mineralization going through this bedrock, so it was kind of cool to pry some of these off and take a look at them. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was informative. Hope it gives you some information on the Rollinsville area and South Boulder Creek.